welcome back, Banter fam. As we can see right now, little reaction from Bitcoin. We had a previous dip the last 2 days. Now we're getting the bulls fighting back, and we have a very special indicator today to show that, we've been speaking a possible move to the 55K to the 56K range, and I have a single line that's going to help to determine, was that the low? And is it safe now to be getting back with the exciting news? Reversal in Bitcoin dominance. Altcoins are looking strong. They're looking fantastic. Random man, I think let's get the show going.
Yeah, let's get the show going. I also want to talk about your masterclass today because I was in the middle of watching the masterclass today. I want to talk about the masterclass. And then who came up with the tile today? The one that says, just put up the tile again. Every time they say like crypto dumper, I think of like a man sitting on the toilet, just taking a dump. That's what I think.
What's up? Here comes our super sniper Sheldon. What's up? We love our crypto sniper Sheldon. Super sniper Sheldon. Crypto sniper Sheldon. This is our Sheldon. Oh, this is our Sheldon. Smash those likes. Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Wakey, rise and shine because it is a beautiful day. And I'll tell you why it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day because of that.
Bitcoin bounce, market bounce. Look at the alts.
Alts are
one
bouncing.
Day of red, all of a sudden.
One day of red. And I think
fantastic.
I think we're going to get a massive weekend this weekend, a really big weekend. And I actually got data to back up that we're going to have a massive weekend this weekend.
Amazing.
So if you're new to our show, welcome. If you're new to our channel, welcome. You finally come to the right place. This is the Banter family. We are a family. We are changing lives here every single day. And if you want your life changed, all you need to do is subscribe, smash the like. Everything else is free. Subscribe, smash the like. That's all you need to do. That is how you're going to make amazing life-changing money in the next couple of months. We got so much to offer you. We start off with what Sheldon did yesterday. Sheldon dropped his first masterclass yesterday. Now, I want to talk to you for 1 second about these masterclasses. 1 year ago, Sheldon was a carpenter. 1 year ago, 12 months ago, Sheldon was a carpenter. He was building kitchens. He had to sell his tools to get into trading, and a year later, he is the sniper that we know today. Now, Sheldon has an unbelievable way of explaining things very simply. I've seen a lot of chartists in my life, and they're all technical and complicated. Sheldon draws 3 lines, and he's more accurate than any one of them that I've ever met. And so what we decided to do is to create a bunch of masterclasses, which started yesterday with the basics for people who have never, ever charted before. What is TradingView? How does it work? How to set it up? And over the next couple of days, we are going to turn you guys all into snipers. So watch the shows. There's a description link below. And then change your Twitter profile to say your name .the sniper. So I'm going to change mine to Cryptoman Ran the Sniper. James is going to change his to James. Fred is going to change his to Fred the Sniper. So we're going to have lots of snipers out there, and we're going to destroy Twitter, and we're going to build this community of people who are becoming snipers. And I guarantee you that in the next 30 days, for free, you are all snipers. You won't need to watch the show anymore. Then we can go on vacation exactly in time for Christmas. Exactly in time for Christmas. That's it. You're going to have to watch a couple of classes. You know, the best thing about
what's amazing is they're going to be launching on weekends too. So
13 fucking minutes. This was 13 fucking minutes. 13 minutes of your life to teach you how to use TradingView. Today, what's the masterclass that's coming today, Sheldon?
So now I've showed the basics of what you need on TradingView to understand the show. Now I'm going to start deep diving. So today I'm doing timeframes. Timeframes, understanding them as an investor. People think that investors aren't traders. They are traders. They're just very long-term traders. So I'm just going to show the tools that you need for either as a short-term, a medium-term, or a long-term, and how to read them.
All this for free.
10-minute shows, and there's going to be tons of them, and I'm literally going to deep dive on all the strategies and tools that I used and how I got there. Simple.
Okay.
That's it.
Have a look at this.
Let's get a whole bunch of stuff on the Masterclass. Guys, we are so excited. It's taken so much planning, so much preparation out through the year. And we are finally here. We are launching the Masterclass series.
Be an idiot. Don't be an idiot.
Tinglies. Goosebumps.
You want more tinglies? When we get to 5,000 likes, I have to give away scallops. How many scallops do I have to give away? 12. I have to give away 12 because they launched today. Yeah, so basically, I give you money that launches today, and it's launching on KuCoin. And do you know what happens to ideas that launch on KuCoin? Paula, stop. I need Paula back. Paula Kanani, I need her. Because she translates our show into Spanish every single day. Did you know that? She's fucking amazing. She writes a summary of our show in Spanish. She's fucking amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
What's his name? Dollar currency.
Oh, dollar currency. I don't know. She's amazing. She's a big fan. She just won herself $100 worth of scallop, which launched today.
Well deserved. She's been with us since day one.
Yes, in 3 hours. Can you believe it? In 3 hours. Okay, Sheldino, Tentino. Remember, when we get to 5,000 likes, we are going to be giving away scallop. I am going to keep my window open here because I'm in a short here. No, it's not going very well.
I'm sure last night you were quite like, because it went. I can't believe Shiba yesterday. It absolutely.
It's it was no comment about my short. Let's not talk about the short. Let's quickly look at our portfolio before we get into the show. My portfolio is at 90.
So only,
I think it was
only 3% down from
91,000. You know why? Because Doge.
2% down from the. Yes.
We have Doge. We have Doge. We see. We have some Doge. That's why. Fantom. Yes. Remember, news coming on Fantom today on the later show. I've got another. I'm going to show you another hack today. I'm going to show you how, if you've been listening to us in the last couple of days, Fred, you're going to take this one. 20% more Fantom immediately.
Wow.
So let's say but you had to listen to us in the last couple of days. Today I'm going to teach you how to make 20% more Fantom immediately. Today. Whatever you had in the morning, by the afternoon you have 20% more.
Yeah.
True story.
Wow.
That's for the later show. All right, Sheldino Tentino. Let's get into the charts because this is a charting show. It's all yours, brother man.
Awesome, brother. So, Bitcoin. We had the little dump off the last 2 days. We had the nice little pullback. And then I was looking at, the simplicity, higher highs, higher lows, and where we're looking in the market. Will we get a possible downward side? Now, yesterday I was looking and we had quite a nasty candle on a lot of the, we knew it was liquidations because it happened so fast. Because it happened so quickly and all of a sudden on one 15-minute candle, you got 20% drops in alts. We know that's a liquidation hunt. It's manipulation. It's out there to hit. And then the question is Bitcoin going to go lower? Was it enough? Because we then looked at the amount of liquidations and it was in the region of $500 million to $600 million. And we're like, we've seen it a lot higher. So is it a trick where, people, what happens when people get liquidated? They revenge trade. I had a couple of guys that were even in the office here that got hit quite hard. And then all of a sudden, that afternoon, my rule is if I get hit ever, I have to take a break. All of a sudden, I go to dinner with a few of them last night, and half of them are straight back in the market, back on leverage, back in again. So do you see how, because it kicked your ass and the market hurt you a little bit, now you want to revenge trade and you want to now get that back too quickly. And that's when it will always give the possibility of a second wick down. And if someone had to enter yesterday, it's very simple where they would put their stop loss. They would put it just under the lows. So at any point, we could see, a little wick down, flush it out again, as we didn't see the liquidations too high. And that is still an unknown territory box for us. Now, where we bounced yesterday is a support. It's this support over here. It makes sense that it was a bounce zone. Okay. The only thing is now, since we started this little downtrend, you can see very clear you got a high over there. You got another high. And there's the low, and you can see how we've been making lower highs and lower lows. Quite simple, okay? Now we've got a reaction. Now, this is my key trend that's showing me that was the low. Whenever we start a downwards trend in the market, it is simple for me to track that, and that will be an indication for me that was the temporary low. So having a bounce style makes sense. Is it safe? Was that the low? This is the trend line that's going to help us with that data. Getting through that, making a higher high, finally showing that we're reversing. Now, I sort of put that together now that, if this drop had to come, it had to come quick, because if plan B's prediction and we're looking at a 63 by the end of the month, that gives us 3 days. So a bounce and a big bounce can come very, very quickly once the low is set in. And it's nice to know that one simple line will help me know, was this the low? And the question is, if we don't break this trend, we test, this is always a possibility. So what we were speaking about yesterday is laddering in on some good buys yesterday. We saw there was a bunch of good entry buys, and you're 10% up on all of those right now. And we've gotten into the habit of understanding, if you've missed the pumps on any of these coins, you really wanted this coin, but it's just gone up too much. The day like yesterday is the perfect opportunity to stock up on the coins that you have missed. Buy the days where there's 10, 20% discounts. That's how you have to trade this bull cycle. So it's quite simple right now. I have one line that's showing me, will this be the low for now? And until we break the higher high, there is still a possibility on just another support at a region of 55 to 56,000. And that's why the question mark is still sitting in that zone, which means I've laddered into some good alt positions. And I'm always aware that there might be a tiny little bit more special on them than what they were yesterday until we actually break this line, which means laddering in right now is it's not a scary thing. I'm just aware that there could be a little bit more of a special at any point until I know that this line is broken. Simple, right? That's it.
Yeah. So just two things. One is we have Taimur Bhatti, who's on every single day on the stream. Let's give him $100 of Scallop X because he's on every day. I see his comments every single day. Second thing is, remember that tomorrow at about this time is the futures closeout, the big futures closeout. It is the biggest options and futures closeout ever on the biggest month ever. So that means that you can expect volatility in the next 24 hours. I would, if you're an experienced trader and if you see any dips, I would buy the dips in the next 24 hours because you're going to get a whole lot of market manipulation. And last I checked, in fact, Luke, what is the point of max pain? 55? 55,000 is the point of max pain as it currently stands, which means that we could get a lot of players trying to force the price of the options down. The first close is tomorrow at about the same time as the show. That means that if you see the price going anywhere down towards 50, 55, you buy like apes. Because in the weekend, we'll probably have a massive weekend after that when the market goes back to normality. So that's the strategy now. That's the strategy that we have to adopt. Any dips before the biggest futures closeout of all time, we are the buyers. We are the buyers.
100%. And you know what? I'm seeing all-time highs breaks next week. I'm seeing an Ethereum breakout. I'm seeing, and we'll get to that shortly. I'm seeing a Bitcoin all-time high breakout, and I'm seeing a total 1, total 2, and total 3 breakout again next week. So these are very important dips to be stocking up on the correct coins, ones you've missed out on. And then we obviously have, that's what's lovely about it. We know that there can still be any pullback at any time. And that's going to be the indication line. Okay, we're not going to make lower lows. We're not going to make a thing. Now we can start laddering back in. So it's lovely that we have that little support over there. Now, what's quite exciting for me is dominance. Now, dominance is making me quite happy right now on where we've had this nice pullback in dominance. It's looking fantastic. We know we've got exactly lower high, and at any point it can have a, if Bitcoin goes sideways, dominance can rally a little bit more into any of these zones. That doesn't matter. Okay, but what's fantastic, and obviously the big thing about dominance was we were trailing for the whole of the last month or few weeks. We were trailing in a very upwards trend, and the first time now we have broken and gotten a lower low. So this is fantastic, and we can see it very clearly with Bitcoin right now. When Bitcoin is turning bullish now, alts are absolutely exploding. So now we know that the last month, dominance was fully in Bitcoin's favor. And where we're currently sitting right now is dominance is back in altcoin favor. And whenever we get a little rally up in the market, do you see how the altcoins now are waking up very quickly? And what's fantastic about this is when there's dumps from Bitcoin or any pullbacks from Bitcoin, the alts are the ones that get the really big pullbacks. And that's where you want to catch the buys all the time. And you're going to be using the same technique throughout the whole bull cycle. You want to be catching those. So dominance is great. I am seeing at any point, possibly another test to the high anywhere there. And this is going to be the real deadly leg for me, because when that happens and we have the break of that is when I see this one over here. This is really good for me. And remember, this is just an indication, Ethereum to Bitcoin. This is an indication for total two. It's not just an indication that Ethereum is going to have a nice run on Bitcoin. Ethereum is the runner of total two. Bitcoin is the runner of total one. And total three is obviously your major alts. So the fact that we had a beautiful wedge breakout from Ethereum to Bitcoin, we've had a beautiful test, is showing me that the strength is going to be coming to Ethereum as well as the whole general alt market. And what's nice about that is if I look at the Ethereum dominance, we also have a beautiful trend on Ethereum dominance. And Ethereum dominance is back at 19. And this is a really good, strong, bullish wedge. And this is showing us that we're going to get to a point where a nice explosion from the total 2, the total 3 is going to happen. Ethereum is going to be the big driver of that. And we can see that total 2 was the one that got the higher high. It was the next one to break all-time high. And we're going to have to move. And what is nice about it is when, same over here with the total 3, is when we get the proper Ethereum breakout, it's going to drive the whole alt market with it. And then we're finally going to get the total 3 breakout, and that's going to be the massive. What's making that noise?
Is it your WhatsApp? Could it be your WhatsApp?
No, mine's closed.
I think mine's also. Yeah, it could be mine. Could be mine. Let me see.
No, I don't have it. And that's finally going to give us the massive gains that we want. And last thing on USDT dominance, in favor.
All I see in that previous chart, is a cup and handle, and all I see in this chart is an upside down cup and handle. That's all I see.
Exactly. So buy the damn dip and know that until that trend line is broken, it might get a little bit cheaper, and then you buy more. And you just make sure you are in the right coins, which we're going to give now. So the next topic I want to chat about quickly, Ran, is, we had, a little pullback in the market, but money did not exit the market. They went into these damn meme coins, and we got to cover it quick because it was quite ridiculous on what Shiba has done. It has done absolutely crazy things. And what I loved about it is the exact same time yesterday that Shiba had this big red candle. Now, let me add this in here so we can actually see this, because this is still important, guys. It means that retail money...
It's two armies. It's the Doge army and the Shiba army fighting each other kind of thing.
So look at this. So, and it's quite crazy. So if you look at this big red candle that was formed over here on Shiba, as soon as that big red candle happened, what happened to Doge? The exact same time. These are both 4-hour candles. Look at that. So look how the money literally got diversified from Shiba after insane gains straight into Doge. And now we've gotten a Doge breakout. And Doge is coming to retest support. So anywhere 27, 28 cents, laddering in on a bit of Doge. I feel it's going to do a similar little run to Shiba. Obviously, the market caps are a bit different. But, now it's a very clear indication. Money did not leave the market. It did not exit the market. It's just playing around in the market. And that's always great news for us. This is where retail is going to drive in. They're going to bring money in for us. So I love them right now.
Don't forget that, like, when Shiba goes up 140% in a week, which is exactly what it's done, that's drained the rest of the market with $20 billion. That's $20 billion flowing out of other alts into Shiba. Like, that's... You got to remember that a lot of these alts are down because the money is in Shiba. And now you've got this war between Shiba and Doge. So, you've got, they're both on a market cap of just under 40 billion. Shiba's at 35, Doge is at 39 billion. And they're kind of hopping to see who gets the most market cap. That's going to drain the alts. But how does it end? Eventually the money flows out of them. And where does the money flow? It's not going back to Bitcoin. I promise you that much. It's flowing back into the other alts. That's what's going to happen.
The main thing, money is coming in the market. That's all that we want. Soon, when everything else hops, exactly, and it's retail money again, which means it is going to be violent. There are going to be liquidation hits. There are going to be these random things. And that's why, obviously, patient for the right entry in the right coins. It's simple. You make money easily. You don't need to rush. And any days like you saw like yesterday where there's 20% specials in the market, you capitalize on the right coins that you want. So that was quite interesting to see how the shift happened. And I think it's a meme coin war at the moment. Who's going to win? Shiba or Doge? Because as soon as Shiba overtook Doge yesterday, we had the big reversal candle. And
If
it just
it
showed
is
that
the-
Doge was like, no way, you're not winning.
Yeah, I mean, I must say, if it is a battle of the meme coins, then I don't know if you can ignore Floki. I mean, Floki Inu.
Can't.
Look, it's not my favorite coin, but
But it
Biz
pumped,
loves it.
though, eh? It
Biz
really,
loves
really
it.
pumped. It really pumped.
Yeah.
It did well
I'm trying to
yesterday.
get onto the screen, but CoinGecko
I
is
saw
very
there
slow.
was, let's see if there's one here. We can have a look. I saw there was literally one candle yesterday that was 100% on a 1 hour candle.
Oh, here we go. Up 129% in one day. This thing, look, I mean,
Does it have a market cap? No.
it has a market. Well, let's see how many. It's got 10. What's that? Billion, trillion. What's that? 10. That's million.
Billion.
That's 100 million.
Oh, geez, that's
That's
trillion.
billion.
10 trillion.
10 trillion, eh?
10
We've
trillion.
got 10 trillion tokens times, I don't even know how you, what is this number? 0.000. But there's a tax on this coin. So if you sell it, you tax, I think you tax like 4% or something when you sell it, or 8%. So that means that nobody ever sells because they don't want to pay the 8%. So number go up. Yeah, but 8% on 100x is like, you got, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know if you can ignore this one. I'm not telling anyone to buy it because I don't know the fundamentals well enough to recommend it or not recommend it.
I think it's a simple dog coin right now. They're all going to do the same thing.
It's a dog eat dog
They're
world.
bringing money. Yeah, it's a doggy world.
It's a dog eat dog world, bro.
Yeah, yeah. The only difference with this one is it obviously is a lot smaller market cap to Shiba and Doge. So I like to call it, I wouldn't say lottery money, but I like to call it a gamble money. I always have 1-2% of my portfolio that I like to gamble with and I like to play with. You know, I'm putting in maybe couple $100 in here and leaving it for 3 months for the remainder of the bull cycle. You know, maybe it pulls into a Shiba and it does something absolutely exciting. So you can't doubt them out. They're not good long-term fundamental coins, but they could be nice flip coins. You know what I mean? That can make you some good cash, get you a nice boost, and then you need to diversify it. Now, what are we thinking, buddy? We got a lot of good coins here. You know, we've been talking about a lot of them. Any of the dips, you know, the links, the dots, the runes, the matic, the Solanas, all of them on these dips are fantastic buys. Arweave, I think, still a great special. Kusama is still...
Look at Tomb. Just look at Tomb. Remember, Tomb is supposed to be pegged to Fantom. Look what happened to the peg. No
It's
peg,
true,
no
yeah.
more.
But didn't you say that could affect in a... So did it affect in a positive way or negative way? Because you said there could have been two...
Well. That's, I think it requires a lot more research, but Tomb has broken the peg to Fantom completely. And look at this. We were talking about it on my show a few days ago. And I told everyone to get into Tomb and T-shares and Fantom and to be staking. Tomb is completely broken its peg to Fantom. It is trading right now at 412. Look at this.
What?
412 on Tomb.
Oh, random man off there. Let's get my chart going back here. I don't know why it just disappears sometimes. It just does it of me. Guys, one that I'm looking at really fantastic. You know, for a Q4 hold, Kusama, are you back?
I'm back.
Are you back?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just, bye, Ran. Just disappears out of nowhere. Okay, cool. So you got it there.
Yeah, so Tomb is at 412. Fantom is at 332. There's an opportunity here. On my show, I'll talk to you about the opportunity. I think it's a great opportunity here. Great opportunity. Sure, such a good opportunity. Orgasmic.
Cool. So if we have a look here, guys, one that's still a very Q4 must hold for me. If we do have the little dip, I want to be stocking up more. And if we obviously break the bullish trend on Bitcoin, Kusama is still a really good Q4 hold for me. I'm seeing $1,000 to $1,500 Kusama, and that's one of my first levels. So we'll obviously, let's get the damn entry. Let's snap that entry in, and we'll work on how hard this baby can actually go during this next move. And obviously the Coti, you know, Coti, what it did was it actually had this little wedge over here, and it just came and tested down beautifully support. We're currently sitting very close to support right now. So a laddering in topic for me is quite good. And then obviously we'll have the bullish scenario, which you can see out tomorrow, is the break out of this nice flag over here. And the breakout will give us, okay, it's time for Coti to make its way to $1. And we will then see as we start moving from there. So Coti is one as well. I'm capitalizing on that. And same thing, guys. Luna, as Rand's been saying, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What I like about Luna is we got a nice, beautiful support that we are on right now. And we are in a bull flag. You know, I'm still seeing Luna make its way to a couple of $100. We'll work on that as we go. But here we go. There's a nice little one. And top up a little bit. If it does go to Bitcoin second buy zone, we top it up a little bit more. And we have the bullish indicator. Just make sure your portfolio is balanced. Because I promise you, when we have the next total 3 explosion, it's going to be a complete mess on how to, I missed that coin. I don't have that coin. They are going to get away from you so fast. And you're going to end up falling in the simple trick in the book where you buy way higher than what you thought. And I think last one for you, Rand, while I'm going on. So remember all of these, AVAX, on my CoinPanel, there's all of the entries as well for you guys. VET, I'm still very bullish on VET as well for the Q4 holds. Fantom, what are we thinking? We got this damn news on Fantom. You know, this daily chart is such a, you know what I mean? It's crazy how this chart is looking at the moment. But, you know, I do think there can be one really solid leg. And what I like about it is we did have a nice little double top here, which is good. So, you know, a breakout level for this over here, you know, it can go to $5, $6 quite quickly. I still see it going to the $12.
Tomb is telling you that. Tomb is telling you that Fantom is about to go up. When Tomb leads Fantom, it's been happening all week. Tomb is telling you that Fantom is about to go up. There's another one I want to talk to you about, but I'm strictly speaking on the charts, and that is a smaller cap, and that is Charlie 3. So I think something's happened on the chart. I see that today it is up quite a bit, up like 10% today.
Well,
let's see. Just tell me if it's breaking any trends.
Well, I think start some giveaways there so long, but are we doing some more?
So,
we got 5,000 likes.
Are there 5,000 likes, Jimmy boy?
Just want to see why it's not finding it here.
4.3. Oh no. Okay, then I'm gonna just give away $100 of Scallop to one of my friends who I know is watching the show because he keeps texting me on the show. His name is Nissim Bibi, and he's in Israel. Bro, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Banter family. To celebrate yourself coming to the Banter family, we're gonna give you $100 of Scallop, which launches in 3 hours. Gonna become $10,000 in 1 day. Take $100, become 10,000. Fred says I've got 2 more minutes. So Sheldon, you'll show us Charlie 3.
Yeah, I'm battling to get it on Dex Tools, so I will I'll post it out on Twitter. I can't get it, but I'll make sure it's charted and I'll make sure we charted.
I want Charlie 3.
All that I know is it is still 20% cheaper than what it was 3 days ago. So I'll update.
Alrighty. Okay, familia, we will see you guys later at 10 a.m. EST. We have a big show. Lot of alpha, lot of making money, lot of giveaways. I can give away Scallop after the audio. I can't do that. I mean, legally, I can't do shit like that. Okay, let's give away. We've got 5,200 likes. Let's give away a few giveaways. Let's check. Oh, I had one, but the comments are moving so quickly. Come on. Giveaway. Come on, Jimmy. Okay, Maria, bro. Aaron Shuftan. Banter season, I'm changing his life. $100 of Scallop. Crazy NL from the Nederlands. He's from Nederlands. He gets $100. Okay, let's do some super chats. Anthony Fanzweel, $100. All right, that is it. I don't want the show to be more than half an hour. We'll see you guys again at 10 a.m. EST. Me, Sheldino. Are there any other guests? Surprise. Oh, Burp come today. Much honor. Burp coming to show. Much honor. See you guys later. Nice. Much love. Trade well, guys. I'm telling you, Charlie 3 is breaking out. I'm telling you, I'm seeing 110 here, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna buy.
Just quick, look at the charts. You must be able to load this chart.
I'm trying to find it. Yeah.
Chill, bro. We haven't confirmed anything yet on the charts. Chill. Everything will be all right. You don't have to FOMO into every trade.
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Woke up this morning. Smile with the right
Rising sun.
Three little birds is by my doorstep,
doorstep.
singing sweet